Now it's time for the next mini mission, and you're going to practice your interviewing skills with a friend. So now that you've learned what this process is of giving customer interview calls, and you realize the value in doing it, and you also have a list of questions that you can ask, it's time to put it into practice. And the best way to do this is with a friend. It's very low pressure. You don't have to get on the phone with a stranger. And if you want, you can talk to someone from your target audience, but I think doing it with a friend is just going to be the easiest thing for you at this point. So you want to talk to a friend or loved one about what they're struggling with most now in their life. It can be about anything. If you want, you can make it about your business or what you plan on writing copy about, but you could also just make it about their challenges. Is there some relationship struggle that they're going through right now? And what we're doing is we're practicing the skill of asking powerful questions and also the skill of truly listening to what it is that they're saying. And as you go through this practice exercise, see if you can start to become aware of the big pain points that your friend or loved one are experiencing. What is it that's the most painful in their life right now? The thing that they're just struggling with, that it's kind of running through their mind in a loop, that they just wish they could have a solution for, or they wish they didn't have to deal with it. And I encourage you to try out the questions in that PDF cheat sheet that you found in the last video. So see how those questions feel. Some of them may feel a little unnatural, and that's okay. That's why you're doing this practice exercise. And maybe you won't ask those types of questions in the future. But see how it feels, and I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised at how much fun these interviews can be. And the ideal length is usually somewhere between 15 to 20 minutes. In my experience, this has been the best amount of time where I'm able to kind of get the golden nuggets, talking with people, but it doesn't drag on too much. Now, of course, you can do whatever length of an interview you like, but I just like to say from my own experience, this is about how long these calls tend to go. And if possible, I highly encourage you to record the conversation. If you can, ask the person you're talking with if you can record it, so that way you can listen over the conversation again, and maybe there were some golden nuggets of pain points that you missed that now, by listening to it the second time, you can truly understand or make note of it. And remember to listen and let the conversation unfold naturally. The idea is not to ask every question on the list as quickly as possible or to check off every question. It's to ask a question with the genuine interest in hearing the answer. And once you've been present and heard the answer, you're letting the next question arise on its own. And by not sticking to the script religiously, you can ebb and flow with where the conversation wants to go. And that's a much better way to bring out these pain points in the other person. So pause this video now and don't move on inside of this course until you've had that talk with a friend or a loved one. Congratulations, you finished another mini mission inside of this course. That is awesome. I want you to pay attention to how you're feeling right now. Do you feel how much you've learned just by completing that exercise? Do you feel more confident in your ability to do this in the future? And hopefully the answer is yes to both of those questions. And it's important to remember this feeling because this is where you're going to grow the most inside of this course. It's by actually completing these mini missions. In this video, you completed a mini mission where you practiced your interviewing skills.